So if you need to do a silent guard change where there's no commands given, shave off like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Say a metal pops off, we call it a silent guard change. It's 3 scrapes. And if it's 1 scrape, it's kind of pain, saying hello. So we'll scrape y'all or scrape the guy opening up the chains. And then cheater bump, same thing, just flipping the sides of our shoes when we're walking. It's the same thing, just saying hello.
What's the significance of the 21 seconds? 21 steps in between?
Yeah, so it calls back to the 21 gun salute. It's the highest military honor that can be bestowed on a fallen service member. So we try to implement that as much as possible. 21 seconds basically sitting down the mat, 21 steps as much as we possibly can. Fortunately, I can't bring the pistols out here, but 6 Sauer makes our new ceremonial pistols, the M17. It has a custom 21 round magazine. It has the XXI 21 on the slide there. So on the plaza, there's only 3 unknown soldiers. World War I unknown is buried underneath the actual tomb. And then as you're looking at it, on the far right is a World War II unknown. Far left is the Korean War unknown. And in the middle is the Vietnam unknown crypt. I say unknown because when the Vietnam War ended, there was only 1 unknown soldier. So they interred him, they buried him here in 1984. 14 years later, his sister, they identified him. They decided to disinter him because a woman was going to Congress and claimed that she knew who he was. So in 1998, they disinterred him and identified him as First Lieutenant Michael J. Glass of the Air Force. It's kind of a thing we don't talk about what we do. He was never unidentified, never unknown. He was flying over I'm not from the South. I'm from Idaho. I think.
Hey, what part?
Idaho Falls, southeastern.
I'm from Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been up there. I'll have to visit.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Oh, yeah. Hoping to go back here
Are
in a
you a
couple weeks.
skier?
Was it?
Are you a snow skier?
No, I snowboard though.
Oh, do you?
I'm a big snowboarder, yeah.
You need to go to Silver Valley.
Silver Valley. All right,
Silver Valley.
I'll
They
check it
got
out.
a gondola that goes up on the mountain.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we got a couple guys from the South.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the
Present arms.
I will say though, the Marines did guard the World War I unknown when he was transported from France to the United States. So the Marines guarded them a little. Do we have any Marines in here?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah. So y'all have any questions?
Yeah. Is it all Army, or do the different branches rotate?
Just Army. So only the Army's allowed to guard. Every once in a while, say like the Navy's birthday, will allow some individuals to come at nighttime to guard in their fatigues, camouflage uniforms. They're not posted. They kind of
Ceremonial?
no. So I will say at nighttime, they're not ceremonial. They dress up in camouflage uniforms, do a roaming guard. So it's a lot less ceremonial. So that way, you can practice at nighttime and also be able to respect our guard. But other branches can go occasionally at nighttime. Hang out
Who's brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched
on the hour every hour at 10 o'clock and 2 p.m. So whatever the next reflying is, we drop out the reef, put them in the tomb at midnight, we move them off the front of it, and then so feet, first move was 1996. Yes, so the trumpet players, they're not part of the team. They just play the Army band, so they start tapping you up. So they'll try to dive down and yeah, so we're always outside. We started 24 hours, midnight, 2nd July, 1937. Every single second since then, it's been guarded. We do have different uniforms. We have a raincoat and overcoat if it starts raining or it gets cold. And at nighttime, in the little green shack we have, we got some heaters in there when it gets too cold. And it gets pretty cold. Oh, yeah.
You got cute pile caps too.
Yes. Yeah.
How long is it before they
Oh, on the map? 21 seconds. So when you first get down here for training, you're allowed about 2 seconds of leeway. So 19 seconds to 23 seconds. but by the time you're done with training, it has to be exactly 21. If not, you get caught not doing 21 seconds outside of a guard change. Sometimes you have to modify it for the guard change. Caught not doing 21 seconds.
You're replaced.
And also 21 steps.
Yes, 21 steps.
21 steps.
Yeah, you're not replaced, but it is corrected. I'll leave it at that. It's corrected. So, yeah.
Once a tomb guard, is that the correct term?
Yeah, tomb guard.
Once a tomb guard, always a tomb guard?
Yes, yeah. So we have a whole society that we like to keep in contact with. The oldest bachelor that are alive is number 19, I believe. First one was 58, so I believe he was awarded his badge in 1962, 63. And they like to come down and visit. But yeah, we love talking to old guards. It's a very close family.
Are you active?
Yes, yeah, we're all active Army. Because we're all part of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, which is stationed in Fort Myer. Technically Joint Base Myer Henderson Hall. That's Joint Army and Marine Corps attached to the cemetery.
How many officers or enlisted do you have as guards?
So it's just a normal platoon-sized element for the Army. I think we're allowed 28 individuals, one of them being an officer, commander of the guard, and the rest are enlisted with 3 squads or reliefs, and then the assistant sergeant of the guard and the sergeant of the guard.
How do they get selected?
So once you get assigned to the 3rd Infantry Regiment, you have to request to come down here. And you talk to the sergeant of the guard. If they think that you're a good fit, come down for a 2-week tryout process. You have to memorize 7 pages of knowledge, which is all history of the unknowns, even down to the dimensions of the tomb, and a lot of important military figures buried in the cemetery. But to memorize that verbatim for 7 pages of knowledge, that we got 17. A quick uniform check. We're not, expecting perfection, but we try to make it look a little bit nicer. And then outside performance. So they train early in the morning before the cemetery opens, and after end of 2 weeks, they get bloused up ceremonially and do like 5-10-minute walk on the mat and a guard chain. And if they have potential, then they come down here for a year of training. Over that year of training, they just get, it's more or less self-paced, about 8 more months. You get tested 4 times with stricter uniform standards, more knowledge you have to memorize, and stricter outside performance. So it's very tough.
The ranking
It's a 2-year commitment. So it's expected about a year to pass training and then a year to train your replacement.
ranks kind of music sometimes.
Right? Yes and no. Since we're such a small platoon, if there's a slot open, if you're a instructor we're getting promoted like instantly. But you're only allowed 3 or so slots per squad. So it's kind of a competition.
Like a regular platoon then.
Yeah.
I believe we were told that the scuffing of the shoes was. I also noticed, at least I thought I did, that they're walking 1 foot each on the other.
Yes.
Is there any significance to that, and then bringing the heels together? Is that also signifying?
So the walking is just kind of how we're taught how to walk to try to make it look smooth. If you notice the caps that we wear, we try to make it even or horizontal to the ground. So when we walk, we strike with our heels and we try to roll on the outside of our feet. Now the flicking that y'all hear, we have metal pieces on the side of our shoes.
Oh, say, can you see
Third
by
cavalry
the dawn's early light
they were stored on the
what
boots
so
when they were
proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam?
So
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, birds so gallantly stream, and friends ran the bombs bursting within, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of and the hope of the
as you're looking at it, the stars walking in front of you. On the far right is a World War II unknown. Far left is a pre-war unknown, and in the middle is the Vietnam unknown crypt. I say unknown because when the Vietnam War ended, only one unknown soldier. So they interred him. They buried him here in 1984. About 14 years later, his sister, they identified him. They decided to disinter him because the woman was going to Congress and claiming that she knew who he was. So in 1998, they disinterred him and identified him as First Lieutenant Michael J. Blassie of the Air Force. It's kind of a thing we don't talk about, but we do. He was never unidentified, never unknown. He was flying over, I believe, he was a fighter pilot, and I believe he was flying over Cambodia or Laos. At the time, we couldn't admit that we were operating in those countries during the Vietnam conflict. So when he was shot down, they recovered his body the next day and marked him unidentified. So it took his sister, Patricia Blassie, 14 years to fight U.S. Congress to disinter him. But it is still there and left empty to honor all fallen soldiers in Vietnam that have yet to make it back. Their bodies have yet to be recovered. It's a way to pay respect to them.
How did we do as far as?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, I was actually the sentinel that laid the wreath with y'all. So,
Right.
Yeah, I always love laying the wreath with y'all. Usually it's school groups or about once a year we have a bunch of police from across the country laying the wreath. But by far my favorite is honor flags. Most of you guys out here.
What part of the South are y'all from?
Oh, so I'm not from the South. I'm from Idaho.
Oh yeah. What part?
Idaho Falls, southeastern.
I'm from Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been up there. I'll have to visit.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Oh, yeah. Hoping to go back. Here
Are
in
you a
couple weeks.
skier?
Was it?
Are you a snow skier?
No, I snowboard though.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, big snowboard. Yeah.
You need to go to Silver Valley.
Silver Valley. All right.
Silver Valley.
I'll
They
check it
got
out.
a gondola that goes up on the mountain.
Awesome.
Tour guide.
We got a couple guys from the south. We got a guy from Louisiana. I think we have any from Texas. I know that we don't have any because they always let you know that they're from Texas. Yeah, I got friends down from the south, and so I picked up on a lot of
You do.
I have one question. Can you ever use your badge if you need to fly?
Yes, so the badge that we wear, I wasn't wearing it because I'm waiting for my ceremony. The badge that we wear, signifying that we're sentinel tomb, it's a temporary award. So every other badge that's awarded in the United States Army is, the Army, is a permanent award. So say airborne jump boots. I get awarded those, I have
Drill sergeant man.
Yeah, drill sergeant badge. Whatever it may be, it's permanent. So you have that for the rest of your life. Two badges you will vote after service. So say I get mine awarded, I get out of the Army, 30, 40 years from now, I get caught drinking and driving. If they found out about it, they could revoke it. So we have a plaque downstairs with all 721 names that have been awarded so far. They find my badge number, remove it, put revoke where my name was, and they'll strike my name to the record. So I was never here. So they delete everything. So
I've seen it. There's a big chunk of blanks.
yeah, there's about 20 or so revoked and a handful administrative error. That happens when people get awarded the badge, but they can't prove that they passed. So it's kind of a weird in between. And there's like 5 or 6 of those. But I had a question already.
That was the question.
All right, last question.
What's your badge number going to be?
722, 722.
Is your century going to be here?
They never sing cat.
I actually was not aware of that. Yeah, we've always had people who are play caps. I wasn't aware that they were working the caps. I'll have to look into that.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars